Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Transformers Friday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today we will be taking a look at Deluxe Class Autobot Slammer. Thanks for watching this video, or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or to help the channel out further, or both. That's always cool. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it. And first up, as we always do here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's take a look at the packaging, if I can get a hold of it. On the top, there's a cave painting Autobot symbol, Transformers 4 Cybertron Trilogy, Recycle, WFCK33. On the front, Autobot Slammer, and there it is again in Cybertronian. Takara Generations, Transformers, Hasbro 8 and Up, Transformers Kingdom, War for Cybertron Trilogy, and there is Slammer in his little bitty window. You can see some of him. And then there's some great artwork of Slammer there. And then there he is again in robot mode, running across lava. Deluxe Class, and then there's some Cybertronian on this side. That lovely, great, super duper Kingdom artwork that is on the way out the door, unfortunately. Hopefully Legacy is as cool as this. Authentic Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy. Did we look at the bottom? No. Small print, fine print, legalese print. Symbols I'm not going to learn. Made in Vietnam print, and a barcode. On the back, that cave painting Autobot symbol again. Transformers, More Than Meets the Eye. Nice product shots showing what you can do with Slammer, and he is a, I would guess, a weaponizer instead of a modulator, even though it doesn't really say that on here. 20 steps to transform from alt to robot and back, and then he comes apart into all these pieces, and you can put him on figures like this. Hasbro print, Autobot Slammer. Sold separately, subject to availability. They're talking about pipes. Warning! Don't stick things in your any language pie hole that doesn't belong there. Small print, fine print, legalese print, made in Vietnam print, and that S. And it's a T. Also, right there. Alright, my friends, that covers a look at the packaging. And now let's take a look at Slammer in his alt mode and his accessories. And the accessories include the instructions. And I'll bump the camera again. And Dinobot card, which I have about 50 of, it feels like. And that's what he looks like on there. Dynamus. So there we go with that. The instructions. What we have come to expect from the Kingdom line. Nice, very visible colors. And I'm gonna miss these when they're not doing them in the color anymore. Now let's take a look at Slammer himself in his alt mode. He's a tank. A future tank that goes with Metroplex. Nice paint amps here, you know, all along the treads there, the wheels. Nice silver paint on the cannon tip. White. Not a lot of robot junk up under here, so that's pretty cool. There's a nice Autobot Tampo right there on the front. And overall, I have to say, this is very nice and very reminiscent of the original figure that was, you know, just basically just a tank and not really a figure. There's the some kind of production number. I wish they quit putting those quite so visibly. So, just a couple of paint apps on here, and they're nice looking. A little bit of hollowness right there, but that's okay. And there we go. That's a look at Slammer in his alt mode. Also, I forgot to say, he's got wheels, but just right there, just in the front. Oh wait, there's the other set of wheels right there, and they turn if you force them. So he just kind of drags. He doesn't really roll that well. But anyway, there's a look at Slammer in his alt mode. And now it's time for alt mode comparisons. And from Generation Selects, Hasbro Pulse exclusive, here is the Centurion Drone, who is also a weaponizer. And also from the Kingdom line, like Slammer, he is with Zap Bang Pow Warpath. You know, because they're both tanks. And here he is with the Titans Returns Legends class Bumblebee. And the Amazon exclusive Leader class Alternate Universe Optimus Prime, or Dead Optimus Prime, however you prefer to call him. And that, my friends, does it for the alt mode comparisons. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the comedy portion of our program, where I attempt to transform this Transformer. And first of all, with him being a weaponizer, you know, he just comes all apart. So you just start with pulling parts off of him. Flip this out, spin it around. That comes apart, and you can flip his head out and spin it around. And then some more pulling apart. Alright, now we've got him all pulled apart. Let's see if we can't figure out how to put them back together. Okay, that piece folds in like that. And we have this part that is supposed to flip out. There we go. And there we go. say they go like this. That looks right anyway. Now let's see if we can't figure out these arms. Like that, and then it goes right there, and then do the same with this one. That goes like that. And you can put it on there or in his hand. And this piece, 2 pegs right here, 2 holes right there, goes on like that. And peg and hole. Same on this side. That can come apart, and according to the directions, which yes I was just looking at, that piece can also go like that. And then we have this piece left, which goes right there. As you can see, 2 pegs, 2 holes, and fits right there. And ladies and gentlemen, there we have Slammer in his robot mode. And now it's time for my favorite part, robot mode comparisons. And here he is with fellow weaponizer and tank to a city bot, Siege Brunt. Zap Bang Pow, here we have him with Kingdom Deluxe Class Warpath. And of course, Titans Returns Legends Class Bumblebee. And Leader Class Walmart exclusive Netflix Optimus Prime. And that, my friends, completes robot mode comparisons. Now let's take a look at Slammer in his robot mode. Nice paint there on the visor and the mouthpiece there. Some silver. Looks like it's mostly molded in white there. Again, the nice paint for the wheels on the treads, and then we have this silver paint right here on the leg, and of course on the tip of the gun, and the Autobot Tampo, and it looks like everything else is pretty much, well, we got some silver here, pretty much molded in color. So that's always nice when they can do that, but you know, it's also nice when they can give us some paint apps too. Let's talk about his articulation. He can look up that high, but that's partially because of transformation there. There's how far the head actually tilts up without transformation. He can't look down. He can do the full Exorcist. Then at the shoulder, better than 90 degrees up, 360 degrees all the way around. Articulation right here at the upper bicep, and his arm came out. There we go. And at the elbow, a little better than 90 degrees. Nothing at the wrist. And same on the other side. At the waist, he does have a 360 degree rotation. Kind of has an ab crunch due to transformation, so he can crunch back that far and crunch forward just a tad. For his legs, he can kick up that high, way past 90. Backwards, his backpack doesn't even get in the way. He can kick like a mule. For the splits, wow, he can get way in there. Then, of course, articulation right here where the leg and the hip joint meet, 360 degrees. And at the knee, bumping the camera, you know, way past 90 there. And he does have some ankle tilt. So, there we go. That is a look at Slammer in his robot mode. For final thoughts on Slammer, I do think he's a cool little bot and a cool little tank. And, you know, if you already have Metroplex, now you have another one of the vehicles that go with him, or drones that go with him. This is one of Metroplex's drones. Again, originally he was basically just a tank in G1. So now he is a weaponizer, and he has a bot mode and a tank mode. So now we have Six Gun, and we have Slammer, and now the little black car, and I cannot remember his name. So, but maybe this is just showing us that perhaps in Titan class we're going to get either a reissue of Metroplex or a whole new Metroplex. I'm really hoping for a whole new Metroplex. That would be really cool. And then we'd have all the drones, because I would assume that at least the one that turns into the black car with 6 wheels would come with Metroplex, but you never know. So again, he's a cool little bot, he's a cool little tank, and I can't wait to see whether or not we are going to get Metroplex again. I hope that we do. That would be nice. Legacy Metroplex. Well, that does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just to help the channel out, or both. That's cool too. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.